Ojana show up headache. Ojana show up headache. Ojana show up headache. Beba. Bukumba Kubeka say best solution. Edima Ghana sports. Just a Ghana and Kasa. A fire for fire. The most popular TV show. The whole Ghana. A multi TV show. Adom channel. No. Kumasi Alaba bebia multi TV obebia. Omo muama no Ghana fo muama no ne fire o major online, Adom online, multi TV, world.com, Action Progressive Institute, Vic Mike Natural Mineral Water. Educhumwa Malamis, fire burn you, fire lady maybe some more fire. Ojana show up head of a part, seahorse engine oil. The Bible fire and lettuce, the whole Ghana. Ghana Baba a election. The amount of lettuce. One of the lettuce penny. Mbaba Pisican Eddie. Omoba. Near Baba say post. Chairman. Leader of delegation. Me no say me kuta taxpayers money. And one is a dear basa. A lettuce etisay. Athletics ekwasai na Luton George Luton was see obey athletics penny biem obetimi and fire Professor Francis Dodo Ujana Shiwa George obey.
Congratulations
more fire
being the popular TV station.
More fire for fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say more
fire. More fire.
Yeah.
You can mix it.
Yes,
any problem.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyhow you go, but
sure.
In a professional will be to me, I'm mixing.
That's right. Yeah.
More fire. Ujana show up head of a bar. Ujano a shower ubede ubeba. That is fire for fire.
Yes.
More fire. And it's a Mikasa Ujana show house say ubeba. Ujana show ubede ubeba. More fire. Okay, all right. Tony Adam, AJ, more fire. MTN everywhere you go. MTN everywhere you go. Network, pa. More George Luton. Ewahasi. George Luton, former athletics chairman. Ewofiasi. More fire. Only former athlete. Ujana Shewa.
Obeba.
Ye frose.
Kweku Nimako.
Fantastic. Kweku Nimako. Former athlete. Otumi Kada. Otai Luton echi onen ne nam anambo
bacho ai metani chipa
onen ne nam
bacho ai
we supporting it so me wa be dey
the person obewini elections no ye chairman of Ghana Athletes Association
na so why be that minimum de oye nyama pa oye no mama Ghana
sisi anye te say the athletics egu of Ghana no
year be kopim year be
2001 to 2005
e dey potin pa na John Luton here.
The time no na I didn't say Yebenya Nkwalano Emma into national team. The time I discover about 8 sprinters, both boys and girls. The time your fair national team as sprinters for Miami Count. Let me here almost the foreigners neighbor when we push away the local athletes or blending you anyway your friend is a professionals no.
More fire.
Emma Yenya be back. Sometimes you two really cry one say local back.
More fire.
And I may do who's an athletics air so that time Elijah womb. Etimi kwatena radio who crack take commentary say go on Ghana beje medal
fire
ben yet say
as a prof so Gene Tampo some nyina prof ba on so fire on so den kura bem
then etimi
Professor Dodo
enfino
more fire
enfino ba media ne say
Professor den kura bem
enkwala no then o maya mind o afi no mu fi juniors ba dia ne say fact ne say Ghana no athletics West Africa juniors we always perform
more fire
into juniors nya medal ye nije by you say akakakra and some will do certain level
and two person say even with near Gene Tampo some nyina ne prof do person say onye
you ni so papa was do do on onye hwe wa be go athletics wa say athletics yeah wo hu ye teneche
oba wa rating who over 6/10 okay ma me call Luton wo me ba cho prof rating 6/10 for the performance. What do you think? What do you make up of that?
Somebody rated him that 6/10, Prof.
More fire.
No.
He did himself.
Yes. He must have rated himself 6/10.
Now, how do you rate him?
To me, I'll give him maybe 50%. I will not. I don't degrade people completely. I'll go about 50%, but he has not performed. We had the worst Olympic Games.
Bonfire.
We had the worst World Championships.
Bonfire.
You know, the worst in the
Bonfire.
history of this country.
And why do you want to come back, George Luton?
You know, originally I didn't want to come because, you know, I believe when you've gone somewhere before, you don't go back. But athletes, from the days of Michael Hay, all those are the old ones, from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, all of them. But a lot of them have come and said, I'm a percent member back. Yes, I said no.
I didn't hear.
I said, why? Even former chairman want me to come back. They said athletics is dead.
A dear significant pan out there, but unya chance. What did you do?
Well, that is a lot of athletes like Margaret Simpson, Vida Enim, Gazer. These are not top names. They were athletes who came up during my time. They were athletes, some of them were athletes who I helped.
And you're by chance?
No, not by chance. Not by chance.
Plan B.
There's a plan behind them.
Or strategy B. Now the on that.
The strategy. Margaret Simpson, people like Margaret Simpson, I knew them when they were not national athletes. Margaret was going to stop athletics when she was a kid, and I helped her.
Bonfire.
I helped her.
How?
I helped her. She wanted helping finance her transportation and things before she got into the scholarship to this country, Mauritius.
Okay. Until Ebia time and we are lucky.
Yeah.
Ebia and athletes, Papa Bye. What I say, yeah, perceive with a generation problem, and I say Ghana perceive with a now policy be out, ultimately identify talent.
Yes.
Yes. Because we want talent. You bet me they are competing.
The mistake Dodu and his people have made is that they are looking for the talent in the USA, not here in Ghana. You see that like the girl who won the gold medal, Martha Bissau. She is a locally bred athlete in Kumasi, trained by a local coach. And she went to the Olympic Games and won a gold medal, the first in Ghana. Which goes against their policy. They didn't even take her coach to the games, and she won this medal. Before the difficulties here, they always look at people in New York, in Tennessee, in places like that. We need to look at our local athletes, local talent. They are here.
But say Professor by Grand Prix competitions be
the Grand Prix. Who came for the Grand Prix? A lot of American athletes paid.
But then why junior high school?
Few
Professor Dodu competitions.
The Grand Prix, I was there. A lot of American. You see, and I was saying there's a huge underbelly. You have athletes here who don't even have spikes, who don't have shoes.
Bonfire.
You look at the groundwork. Look at what they are going through. The coaches.
Now the whole time that's our problems in New York. Now only
funding problems. I'll tell you something. My time athletes could approach me.
Now only funding problems. More time.
I became the first chairman after the Mobile had pulled out. You remember Mobile used to finance Mobile games. I was the first chairman who came when we had nothing. Nothing. But we managed to get sponsorship. Max Smart sponsored us. Alliance Marseille sponsors that. Bit by bit, we were able to hold our competitions. We had people like Banri, the late Banri, and others who really helped. Helped us. So we were able to. Nobody was talking about athletics being dead.
But the name is athletics. A coconut. Say wa ujai a checkra wa person I'll be to me modern day sending athletics coconut okay with the modern trends.
Ghana, the athletics have gone backwards. Athletics have gone backwards.
It's the modern trend, only modern trend.
I have been follow what I'm not into mainstream athletics because I left in 2004. 10 years ago.
And then why are you coming back?
Just 2004.
And that means I want to be here. Because you don't even know our problem.
I know the problem. That's what I'm saying. I'm not into mainstream
athletics. If you don't know our problem, how can you solve it?
We know that we've been following the problem. We've been following it. But I'm not in mainstream. That I've been following athletics. For example, the Grand Prix.
Bonfire.
I paid myself.
Bonfire.
Went to Kumasi.
Bonfire.
Did my own research.
Bonfire.
Went to watch the competition.
Bonfire.
The association didn't even acknowledge.
Bonfire.
No one. To say that the former chairman has come to watch our games. This shows that how divided athletics is.
I understand, but my problem, I'm not a Ghana food etias here, but Fire for Fire, the most popular TV show live. Fire for Fire, with George Luther.
Yes, sir.
Athletics also a person penny, or person say penny beam. And then also follow me, sir.
No, I said I'm not in mainstream athletics, but I have been following it.
Now mainstream.
Now
say if you're not in mainstream, not say obey the main chairman now.
Yeah.
How would you be able to direct affairs? Who say yes, this is the modern day, and our modern day where athletics in this equal.
I've been following athletics vigorously. Every competition internationally, West Africa, it is shown. Yeah, and sometimes I even criticize my media friends that they are not showing some of these athletic things. They should be showing it for people to see what's going on. And we've been following athletics, but I've not been in mainstream like decision making of athletics. We are out, But we all have our ideas. I've been talking to athletes. I've been talking to coaches. We sit down and we discuss the state of athletics.
More fire. Fire for fire. M10 everywhere you go. Rockman capsules. Now, Alomo bitters. No koyiko. Alomo bitters. For Kalahari fra. Alomo bitters no. Oh, no one Sabia now we are mixing up. We hear Kalahari. Alomo bitters. No koyiko and a Kalahari. More fire. Ujana shiwa bed of a Seahorse engine oil. Ever fire car engine, no ye papa, Seahorse engine oil. MyBet.com, Adabraka. MyBet.com, champion restaurant top wall, Adabraka. Oma Babi Pimo, MyBet.com, Chacha professional, online betting, Chacha professional, MyBet.com. MTN everywhere you go, fire for fire. The whole Ghana, the most popular TV show in the life with George Luther, also persuaded, or say Ghana lettuce chairman.
Yeah.
More fire. Okay, Mamma Obium, George.
Yes.
The sea obey. At the end, I'll be to the assistant Ghana lettuce. At the end, I'll be back. What are you bringing on board? At the end, I'll be back. Or plan.
What I have a plan. I'll give you a copy.
This is a plan.
Some plan.
Okay.
I don't waste your whole time.
To have a plan.
No. Just a few things. Just a few things. And the main thing that you can have a plan. How do
just a sheet like
how
this.
do you implement it?
Okay, everything.
That's important.
I'm a successful one.
Okay,
more fire. Okay, go to the plan.
So, for instance,
copy now. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Go to a plan. And
so we are going to try and the first thing we have to do is to get people together.
More fire.
Unite.
More fire.
There's too much division, too much hatred between people, even athletes themselves.
More fire.
So we need to get people together. We were not like that before.
More fire.
But when I was chairman, we were not like that. Sandosa Ajman became chairman. It was not like that.
One eye.
But somehow.
One eye. One eye must have no way in our problems. Problems we have.
I think a lot of a lot of the problems generated from them, the way they behaved.
From who?
From Prof and his team. You see, when you cut off, it's like a broad church, left, right, and center. If you're on the right and you don't allow the people on the left, you don't allow the people on the center to be part of your team. You have ostracized a whole lot of people. So they don't feel part of athletics. That is not the way to go about things. We need to unite the people.
What again?
And then we move
what
ahead.
Again? Your
Secondly, we need to get adequate sponsorship. If athletics is divided, you're not going to get the sponsorship. Prof has been complaining. I was listening to your program last week. Sponsorship, yes. And sponsorship is difficult to get. Yes, it's difficult, but you are divided. If there's all this fight, this person said that, businessmen are not going to give you sponsorship. We need sponsorship. I'm a businessman.
There was no misunderstanding all time.
We had misunderstandings. We had misunderstandings.
All time.
No, we had misunderstandings. We had quarrels, but we did not take it to the level which has gone now.
Which level? Probably.
There's a lot of people are not even talking to each other. Now here. Look at the chief coach. The chief coach, the chief national coach of Ghana. That's the way he's been treated.
Nothing Prof. And also are retired.
I'm talking before. Oh, he has not actually retired. What is it? He's reached the retiring age. And he's been giving what? I don't know whether it's a contract or something. But before that, how did they treat him? How do you go to a competition? You don't even take your chief national coach. How do you go? You have coaches, sebe.
Or say the plan is a rotation. Anyone say Ubia Nipa Babu. Also be our
example. Come on again. Remember our example. Not one single coach from this country. The coaches who stand in the sun, who stand in the rain, who get up in the morning, who train these athletes. None of them were good enough for you to take to Commonwealth Games. Instead, you take Andrew Wusu, you take some professor from USTA.
They are not good.
You are not. Why can't you take your own logo?
They are not good.
Are people here not good?
Andrew, they are not good.
Are people not good?
Say they are not good.
As far as I'm concerned, they have no right being there. If you give
they have no right and also good.
Andrew, as far as I know, he's not a coach. Is he a coach? I don't know. I know he's a lecturer. But I don't know whether being a lecturer that makes you better than the coach. Like a Muzu or like somebody who is at the stadium every day here in Ghana or a coach in Kobasi Stadium. I say who is better than them?
So now you talk about sponsorship unity, George Luton.
Yes, sir.
What again? Opeso Athletics chairman. Now you talk about sponsorship unity. What again?
We need government. The government. I want to say athletics, a lot of the problems, the Accra Sports Stadium. We need to get the tracks. The tracks.
So you get the tracks?
No, we need to pressure government. You know, the innovations are coming up.
And Prof, do you mean pressure government for us to get the tracks?
From the beginning, look at the record. When the tracks were removed, because the late ban radio, when we're going to have the first AFCON, he said we should all come together and support for the AFCON. So that the tracks will be relayed and all that. So soon after that, I left as chairman. And the plans changed, and the tracks were removed. Now, if you look at it, since the tracks were removed, since the tracks has been removed, it has caused a lot of problems for athletics here in Accra.
And that is it, Professor?
No, I'm just telling you what has gone on. What has gone on. But I think people should be fighting. People should be fighting. He should be fighting for the tax to be put back. He should be fighting. It should be a priority. He should be on the minister every day. Look, we need the tax back. We need the tax back. We need the tax back. And maybe they might listen to you.
Prof, we need the tax back. We need the tax back. We need the tax back.
We need the tracks. We need the tracks. It's important.
Now, rest in our transport stadium is here. You
know, some people don't even like.
Why not say
some people don't like the children even going to a military stadium. You know, some people don't like that. And I remember when
but I didn't want to know for now. Look at Ewak, so we support Ewak.
No. Look at the stadium at Ewak. And look at the stadium at Accra, at the Owenjan Stadium, the Accra Stadium. When the tracks were there, even although they were bad, you can generate more funds having the tracks at the Accra Sports Stadium. You can get the headline sponsor when you have the tracks at the Accra Sports Stadium. It's very, very important. I believe that long before I became a candidate for this chairmanship, I've been advocating it. When the tracks were being removed, I read in the papers every day. I was writing about this thing. If you remember those days.
What to me, medals, my Ghana?
Ghana, Ukai, All African Games.
Ghana 40,
203. That was under my chairmanship. That was the biggest haul of medals Ghana ever had.
Ghana 40
athletics.
Medals Bay.
You know, we had 5 gold medals, I think 3 silver medals, 4 bronze medals. It was the biggest haul we ever had.
All African Games.
All African Games. 203.
Those were athletes and who be so do my
the
so we had little video my bar maybe do time.
Those at in those days, this is about 2 or 3.
2005, and what did you leave behind?
2005.
What did you
I
leave
left?
behind?
I left in 2004. I left in 2004.
And then 2004, close to
Close
5.
to 2005 when the new administration came. I think we left a solid bunch of athletes. People like Geza came out to my time. Geza, who won medals for this country, were brought up. He's come back. He should be in Accra this week. So I think you should be able to talk to him, ask him, he'll give you details. People like Margaret Simpson came up through my time. 12 years ago, she was winning international medals for this country.
Okay.
And things like that.
But you also won't need too much abreast of the modern day. But
no. I said I'm not in the mainstream.
You are not in the mainstream. Okay. Fakakra become on a power man. So for fire.
Media say when we say Professor Dodo Beto athletes, very good, talented athletes. Oba we yi omun yes chen. Hwe foreigners why Geza ko Aziz qualify for Olympic championship. We busa no hoji tum so qualify. Or no ni poor year selection. Or qualify. He made the mark. But they say no more person Aziz because on no Olympics 3 times. And we also 3 times.
Or say Adom requirement in where meeting. Apart from so be make you mark. Also Utiminya Adom requirement.
Or you communication or more have was for him to come and compete in Ghana. No more Benin. That was the communication. I have everything from Aziz. Made the Bama station.
More fire.
Now, I didn't say, hey, you buy the antenna. And I make a know you have the young, but you have to blend them with the old.
More fire.
Sisiano, your co-competition, Ghana, young medal, you are never seen on the podium.
More fire.
And yeah, the papa. Professor, I go to the division now, but
now say now you go Morocco, your medals.
Morocco, Africa, they say, yeah, then I'm say world team.
South Africa, now, in Africa, what did it?
Yeah, no, the time you go for what championship.
And all African games,
what championship for Munya, you Lucy Games.
What championship?
Lucy Games, or call your fence in Netherlands. The whole world, second. Why not Ghana yet on a year then?
Margaret Simpson.
Then Margaret Simpson.
World Championship.
Okay. Magangi up being a person who you prof if you are more fire prof if you are.
No, I'm not. I've always said that. I've always said that.
More fire.
Me, unlike other people, I deal with the issues. I don't like to have this personality thing and saying this person is bad, this person is. So, and like, I don't know whether you heard what happened on the radio program.
More fire.
This thing. I was accused by Andrew Wilson.
This is fire for fire.
Yes.
So let's concentrate on fire
so
for
things
fire.
like that. So I like to concentrate on the issues.
But 2004 Athens Olympic Games, you were there. Ghana.
2000.
Athens.
Yes. 2000. I'll tell the 2000 Olympic Games. 2004.
And you were there.
Athens, yes.
But
you know where our athletes reach? A lot of them got into. Sometimes like Geza, they got into the finals. We had Aziz Zakari, right, in the finals of the 100 meters. And it was just unfortunately, he had the cramp at the finals. And we all did, ow.
And he was the only person.
You had others in the finals. Geza was in the finals. Margaret Simpson did quite well. People were performing.
Well, anyway.
But this time round,
Ghana for expecting medals. Ghana for medals. Ghanaians are talking about medals.
Yes. So you asked by the
oh, the master touch between your medals. The master touch plan is for medals.
No magic wand for this, but we can through hard work and togetherness with the athletes. I think we can go far.
Okay,
yes.
More fire.
Because I've been there before. And so
MTN everywhere you go. MTN everywhere you go. MTN everywhere you go. Yeah, even though only mainstream, no. And then now hear the boy Ghana athletics. Say your personal contest. Now only mainstream, no. Ote on another day and now hear the boy Ghana athletics.
When I say
time and no ma see mkoyi ayakasem the now here.
Well, what I mean by not being in the mainstream is that I'm not in the mainstream of decision making of Ghana athletics.
More fire.
But it doesn't mean I don't follow athletics.
Did you?
I go to. I sometimes better stage athletes, coaches were at work. Sometimes the mornings I'm at work. Sitting down.
Where former chairman did you approach Francis Dodu? Say he's not doing things right.
When I became the chairman, when I became the chairman, I met Francis Dodu. When when he became the chairman, he has not requested to meet me. I don't think he requested to meet any other chairman.
What did you do? What did you do? Did you also approach him?
I'll tell you, when I left as chairman, Sandy became the chairman. The first thing he did was to approach me, the former chairman, to tell me that, look, how do you move on?
It's as if you're past chairman and I'm a cowboy and I'm a gang up and I'm a person who fire Francis.
No.
Okay, we'll see. Approach him. Did you also approach him?
Let me tell you, I'll give you this example.
Please, did you approach?
I'll give you this example.
What approach you? Did you approach him too?
I went to Kumasi.
Bonfire.
When they had the Grand Prix, yes.
Bonfire. You only went there to watch the games.
I went there. I got there. I saw Francis.
Bonfire.
Hello, how are you?
Bonfire.
This is a very good thing. When you go to the podium,
Bonfire.
Everybody was acknowledged.
Bonfire.
The minister, this minister, that.
Bonfire.
He could not even acknowledge that, oh, we have with us our former chairman.
Bonfire.
Who has come.
It is acknowledgement. My embittered nana.
When you
and to will be a mudaba letters now.
When that's why I'm saying with togetherness. When you've ignored past chairman, you have not done anything with them. You are not even invited.
Because even behind the scenes in Ukraine, but me, a fire prof, don't do a chance. Oh, when could you?
We're not even invited to things.
And I'm saying that you
do on our own.
You didn't make the effort.
I make efforts about that. Sometimes,
how many times, Prof? And I'll make you effort.
Sometimes I'll hear that there's a competition, right? And then I say, oh, but why? Can't they just tell us there's a competition? So, okay, never mind. We'll go. And I'll go and watch the competition. I don't say, well, because they've not told me. But sometimes I'll say, hey, I'll not be invited to. If I go, someone have to say, oh, no problem. And you go. You make efforts to go. When
was the last time I called Athletics Association office? When was the last time?
Association office, I've not been there.
Oh,
why? I've not been there.
Why? Former chairman?
I've asked anybody, any other former how many times they've been there. I've not been there.
But you can even say, I'm driving in town.
What I do is I go to the stadium. I go to the stadium, the rock stadium, to interact with the athletes, to interact with the coaches.
Okay.
That's what I do. Go to the stadium in the morning, just to see, hey, what is going on, how are things.
We also no man you administration.
Yeah.
We are former chairman.
Yes.
Yeah, person we say no man ebeko yie my.
Yeah.
Obeboa.
Yeah.
Enti unkookrada. Since you free on unkookrada. But they say no position of painting or fire no. So Ghana Athletics at Hata, like throughout these troubles, you consistently you make effort to go there.
No, for instance, yes, since I stood as a candidate, I said, oh, I need to see who the Secretary General is. The Secretary General. So I've arranged that we'll meet the Secretary General for him to brief me what has been going on in there. I've arranged to meet the National Sports Authority.
Now,
yes, I've met them before.
So position.
No, I met him before. I met him before.
Taxpayers' money.
Basically, to see him now.
When was that?
I went there even yesterday. I was there.
It's because you are looking for the position.
And before that, we had this finance conference organized.
It's open numbers. No one creative relationship.
No.
You have to Obama.
Before that.
Athletics no so penny yo. We have to catch on Ghana for say. Ghana for person who say athletics ni penny yo. Ni say bia wo be bi da. Na bia office lupo bi wo mti a capitalize on it na lutot mababa ye chairman bi na afi ino sikadie basa taxpayers money. And then I'm person leader of delegation and then I'm person kuteska and then I'm here chairman. Who feel office mpacho. Who ja proper handle note.
Yes.
We render account.
Proper, how do you call it? Handing over note to Sandy Osa Ajiman.
To Sandy Osa Ajiman.
Account. You can interview him. Everything was done properly.
Account now, they are no good state.
We have our account. Everything was done properly.
No good state.
Properly.
No good state. And I Ghana people account.
I'm talking about 2004.
Yes.
2004.
Yes.
From what I recollect, we handed over everything properly. Nobody has come back. Yes, nobody has come back to come and question. Just right.
Rating was those days, you know.
I beg your pardon.
How would you rate your time? For the scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself?
I like people with all due respect.
Both
rate me.
Oh, tell you, I am the fireman. I am the fireman.
When you go for an exam,
I know I'm the fireman. But so would you have a contest?
Exam, somebody rates you. Hey, I'm giving you 50%. I'm giving you 30%. You can give yourself 100%, but then your teacher, your audience will give you 20, 30, 40%. So I prefer my people out there to rate me. Some people
now. Why says
yes.
Why says so Bell contested Francis Dodo.
Yes.
Because you know that you have something.
Yes.
Something in you.
Yes.
You understand? So Otam as a chairman, whatever you did, rate yourself on the scale of 1 to 10. Rate yourself.
I can give myself 80 or 70 or.
So that's why you're rating yourself. So that's why you're rating yourself.
What I'm trying to say is that
just rate yourself. Ghanaians are watching you on the most popular TV show.
Yes,
80 was and perfect. Freedom FM.
I can rate myself, but I think Ghanaians should be able to rate.
So rate it in a Ghana for it. Did you do a good job?
I think I did.
You did do a good job.
I don't think if I didn't do a good job, I don't know why people.
So rate yourself.
I don't know why people are
rate yourself. Then let me allow Ghanaians to rate you. Also, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, I would say, I don't know. Give me 70. Give me 60. I'm very modest person.
Okay.
Give me 60.
Okay.
Give me 60.
About 60.
I said I could rate myself up to 80, 70, whatever. But I said,
oh, you're indecisive.
No.
Because you're person athletics in here, with this idea,
I think people realize.
No.
You don't rate yourself.
That means you are indecisive.
Rating is not done by yourself. A rating agency. Somebody rating Ghana. It's economic financial. It is done by people. Standard & Poor's.
But you can also rate yourself, Mr. Richard. You can also rate.
I'm saying I did quite well. I believe I did quite well. But I should rate myself, mark my own paper. Be the judge, be my own judge in jury, and so I'm rating myself. It's not that.
Fire. Okay. All right. Fire for fire. The Hotel Sports Show live. A multi TV show as FM, Freedom FM, Adom FM. Maybe more fire. 0302211701. 0302211702. Hey, Alomo Peters, no co-equal. Alomo Peters, no co-equal. Kalahari. Oja. Let me hear say so 0302211701. 0302211702. Opa, straight to the fire, professional fire. Over 15 seconds. Ghana for MGDS, George Luton, and the man for Ghana Athletics. Or see a man a chance to be more no fire. Or the hottest sports show, the most popular TV show, Fire for Fire. Supported by Kwaku and Mako, Kwaku 2. What to me, 100, 200 more fire. Into Kokujidi say also on the chairman. Mungange, money for pass chairman.
Because nature Nasa Professor Dodo person begate on board. Nasa it meet Rahama and Dogusu air selections. Etra computer chi Esha Ghana for more outside. No my selections. Now look at the brain.
Okay, me call man so off. Mama. Me bacho mukuta money me man pachoa. Me magana ni bia 15 seconds. Innocent with you. Don't Papa didn't say bitters. Maso yeti to fano.
Patrick was arguing. When they me papa actually come ama many aje.
And how do you say?
Okay, wa baba be ye bi eko. It's your best friend. Say omu mienu omu kwa coach dem kwa the best delegate ni say omu to abano enfema ye papa no because we have Professor Francis Dodua awu ye hia ni atetia how the delegate ekomu how man ni kwenya men anko ye papa
Agosi to fano ni anko don Papa jinsi bitters. More fire.
Hello?
Agosi you have 15 seconds.
What am I say? What I did kano me can asabesi obi me both say asmese na obenje but what am 3 areas you all I'm best friend more power so me to abano omo share omo tuni ye ma dedi kan nipa kura ye pese omo ye Ghana Athletics Association chairman no ke pese ye hu se nipa kura no omo share nipa kura no competence dedi kan no ye share say o ye competent enough say the man is that platform be fire na get those me no for ye share nipa kura the track record. Yes, track record. Why you be paid? It's the man of which way again now. The first me, sir, professional sector, and the our interest. I was saying, maybe over there now. And you say, Obia, but no, I know the basic question about
More farm, but I have been to farm on me, more 50 seconds. More farm.
Because I am about your song,
more farm, you are composing.
Adam or so about so you come in and organize a
Don't Papa Jinsin Vitas yet 50 seconds.
And your best who's that the professor? One I should do to best now. Who's that not the Papa?
Now we don't want to do Papa, so we want to do Papa's home. Look at the Papa. So
you're more kind of athletic and as a cell good out because I might be out fire sports, fire soccer, and besides, what would you like to do? Why would you know? Besides athletics at Chelsea.
If you want a bit money, why a bit money?
And I said, who to know, be a bit money, and next will be a presenter, my Mikomo, my battle. So I used to do, you know, only one on my athletics go here.
Oh, Mammy, comedy more fire. I plan for the Atrofano. More fire, don't Papa Jinsin.
Ghana athletics, a conquest, no swag, it will be a baby year. Now, share a woman with Janity, will be a bit near year to me, besides your Luthor. I didn't say, my dear, when Jimmy David said, Oba, which is athletics, defining to my father, because of good. Agents said, think I bought Janity, our athletics, not care, Fabi, Papa, Jinyaman, one time. President, those by opportunity, but Yaman wait.
More fire. A dear Chester Luton bit me. More fire. Also, by fire. Yamiga, to fire.
I sent my visit to this address Luton. Minimum said, more than a time. I said, I want to make sense because of the don't not get good. You was at time of the buyer or found the buyer or say, I am down for Koya, I'm got by you criminal or Union. I don't know if you go there. But as I say, it's not a coach, so much good, so I think Ghana. But all the other people that are in Indian jail, but the new, as I can say, we have a banner. Also, man, a sister on the conversation, because the judgment, what is it? I will be a bit
more fire. Or 60, 70, 80. Known to me any day in Sisudia. Amelia Trofano, Don Papa Jinsin Bites. Bonfire.
You won't come, Kenya was too bad. Bonfire. I can't somebody. You won't be a down and find your phone. I don't know tomorrow and why am I kind of the daddy? Almost you are more young to my. I come out and go back this year and Kenya today. This year, and you come to me with a gun at this kind and I tell and I fall from it. You won't be that. Oh, dear, you still have Papa the other Ghana. Even when I do a kind of a year, oh, yeah, you can say, Nayasa Tibia, and Indian answer. Yes, and also Ghana for one.
Oh, yeah, bonfire. Okay, Mammy, call Sam Trofano. Don Papa Jinsin Bites. Stars and the yet you 50 seconds.
Countryman, who shall man, Wakasa, countryman.
No, but Wakasa,
or notice or in a year until you
bonfire.
Bonfire. Or better, so that was a year until you bonfire. So, we American said, what's in a castle, as I said, in the party, one way, matter with a year. While we to me with that, the old boy, and it's all got already through on 2 but all your good, we didn't make a to and you know now, Mamma, for the fans do the
silence, I was to fire. Don Papa Jinsin Bites. Stars and the bonfire.
Good afternoon.
The hottest portion of Ambassador.
I believe that this country, at least our food athletics must be working in this country. So any means possible that they would take for them to revive our athletics in this country, they must do it. Because they have to start from the grassroots to the national level. So it is time for them, anybody that we know that is competent enough to handle this sector must be given the job. So at the end of the day, we can
bonfire. Oba Rose family, Papa Ojidi say obey to me. Oba Rose and some Papa. What you know? Omani tiwa. Oba.
Because I say you broke back a senior the age man.
Bonfire.
Then when you broke back a senior or 12 of the canon, you could wait my damage when I cost.
Bonfire.
It was any year or Jansen.
She says it's not big English. Okay.
Yeah, but speak
no, that the lady says it's not big English. Yeah, that we used to. You can use it to run the association.
That's all.
Or she's talking about competence.
Sure, yes.
Are you sure you are competent?
I have been chairman before.
You are competent, you can do the job.
The Chinese, they say a picture says more than.
Because the lady says it's not big English.
It's not just. So I've done it before.
And yes, it can be. And you Ghana can have a penny. So is it not taxpayers' money? Is it not about taxpayers' money?
It's about taxpayers' money and accounting for taxpayers' money.
And yes, it can be basa. anything happens all the time and Sika, Ghana Sika, all the outrageous budget.
Post. I'm not interested in post. I'm a self-paid businessman. I don't need post.
Sandy support you. Sandy
support. I think I have his support. Yes.
You think?
I know I have his support.
You know?
Yes.
So past chairman and more ganging up against.
It's not matter of past chairman. It's not matter of past chairman ganging up against anybody.
But what is it about?
It's what we believe in. I mean, we believe that there is something wrong with athletics, which I have explained.
More fire.
I can't mean we before because my
so you are the solution.
I'm not saying that we are going to try to solve the problems.
George Luton is the solution to Ghana.
We are going to try. You have a choice. Do you want the things the same as they are now, or are we going to have a change?
More fire.
Yes, sir.
Your last word.
The delegates should vote for George Luton because he's done it. Professor Adom will fail. He's failed athletics in Ghana.
Okay, it's not only George Luton. I know one doctor, which is a position or athletics. That is Abayabato. Professor Francis Dodu still or no, and that's who Ghana Athletics Association paying. So let's wait and see. Yeah, person athletics fantastic interview. The whole Ghana. OBITA, After Multi TV, Fire for Fire with George Luton, the fireman. Oh, yeah!